Only the real ones.
You know who you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Ty, is it frustrating or maddening not to know what or where or who you could be playing?
No, I wouldn't say frustrating. Just just tough. Preparing for 4 or 5 different teams. But it is what it is. We just got to make sure we just take care of our business and put ourselves in a position where we can try to get a week off and understand who we're playing. So that's our main focus these next 2 days.
The way you like to coach and see a series play out. Is there a big difference for you coaching in a series as a play-in tournament?
Yes, way different because play-in tournament, you got one game where you can't make adjustments because it's over. The series is over. So like I said, being in the playoffs and in the play-in game is 2 totally different things.
You mentioned that there were some game plan things Wednesday, especially defensively, that you wanted to see clean up. And usually you kind of take some time after a game, watch it back, and kind of reassess from there. Like, when you look back at Wednesday night's game, were there things that you were either more encouraged by or
Yeah, some things just on transition defense. I think we talked about building a wall against LeBron and not letting him get out in transition, getting easy layups, which he got 6 or 7 of those. Getting matched up in transition, which was bad, and then also just our switches. Just communication on our switches, not messing up our switches. We got to be better with that as well. So we did some good things, but going forward, some things we need to clean up and get better with.
You got these 2 games, then the matinees, got traveling between. How do you use this practice to get yourself ready for not just tomorrow but Sunday as well?
Just walk through. I can't do too much. Like I said, having a back-to-back and early game, but just walk through and try to clean up the things we just talked about, and then some things offensively as well. But just a short day today, but just locking into what we need to get better at.
With Kawhi, is it a wait and see as far as if he'll play both games?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody practicing today?
We're gonna hold EG out.
Is he out for tomorrow?
No, he's just out of practice.
And Marcus is back.
Yeah.
Along back to the Lakers game, I don't know if you saw after the game, Braun was asked about when you said you guys were going to double AD, and he kind of laughed. He was like, "You guys believe that?" I don't know if you saw that or did he say anything to you? What's kind of your reaction to that?
He knows me well, just something different put on their mind, and we know AD has been playing great, and you can't allow a player like that to single-handedly beat you. So we just try to take him out of the game and make him do some different things.
Was there ever any doubt in you that Kawhi wouldn't come back and to be at this level after the injury?
Oh, no doubt. He worked too hard to get back to where he's at now, and so it's tough when you got to go through injury. But when you have the right mindset, and like I said, our doctors are great. Our medical staff is great, and just pushing him every single day to get back to where he's at right now. And he's going to put the work in. We know that, and so I had no doubt about that.
Bones has done a tremendous job picking up in the absence of PG. Been one of your best guards. Not strictly from like a shot making standpoint, but like what have you seen from just him on the court that's made him so beneficial for you guys?
Just confident. I think just being a confident young player. You got to remember he played 17 minutes a game in the playoffs last year, in Denver, and so he has confidence. He brings a lot of pace, a lot of speed, getting to the basket, his ability to make shots, and so like I said, I love what he's brought us, especially at home. At home he's been great. The fans love him; they get behind him a lot, and so he's been really good for us.
Yeah, but you mentioned there was going to be some things you wanted to do with the rotation to help the defense Wednesday, and it looked like Terrence was playing in Rocco's spot a lot more often. What was your goal for that?
Just getting Norm in earlier to try to separate Norm and Bones as much as possible, just so we can try to stagger those 2 guys so they won't be on the floor as much together defensively. But in that second half, we went with scoring, and they was able to bring us home and carry us home, offensively. And Bones did a good job defensively as well as Norm, in that second half. So just continue to just look at different ways to continue to keep getting better, and that's my job.
How did Norm and Bones improve their minutes together compared to Saturday night, because Saturday night didn't work out, and you wanted to separate, or Friday didn't work out as much. You wanted to separate for Saturday. They were better, more effective Wednesday.
Just locked into the game plan, and then. Bones does a great job. He's small in frame, but he does a good job just understanding the coverages, what we need him to do defensively. And sometimes he's just not strong enough at times, but he understands what he's supposed to do, and he does it. Like I said, Norm had a great defensive game last game, so we need some carryover for that the next two games.
I'm sorry. Ty, with Bones, in the case of him, could it be because young guys tend to have this fearlessness about them? With Bones, can that be kind of an advantage for you guys, like obviously down the stretch, but also in the postseason where like big moments might not rattle him because he just doesn't know and hasn't been in them?
Yeah, I mean, he's not scared, and so that's the first step in being a good player is just not being scared, not being afraid of the moment. And Lakers made a good run. He made 2 big threes to kind of get us back going offensively. And so he's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of of the big shots. He's not afraid of the big moments. And so having him on the floor, it's like I said, he did a good job of just maintaining his composure when they made a big run and made 2 big shots for us.
Will you be able to stick with Bones and Norman that last game? How easy or how much easier has it made your job when you got a guy like Russ who's been able to be happy for those guys, get out towards midcourt, cheering them on? How much easier did that make it for you when you got a guy like him who's able to buy in like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Like I said, Russ, the addition with Russ has been phenomenal for us in so many different ways. We talk about just the practice time, talk about being there for the young guys, when PG or Kawhi doesn't play, just all the things he brings us. And then, his toughness and his approach to the game every single day has been phenomenal for us. And so it's definitely given us a different look, a transition, getting more easy baskets and things like that. So he's been great.
Before the playing tournament, season would end Wednesday, playoffs was Saturday. If you guys do get a top 6 seed, there's basically a week there. How does that change game planning for a team in a playoff series, those extra couple days?
What you mean change?
Well, is that beneficial? Do you want to get out there? Like, how does it?
Oh no, I like to be able to game plan. I like the extra days and to be able to just look at different scenarios, and so you can kind of prepare for 2 or 3 games instead of just 1 game. And so that allows us to really lock in and understand what we're trying to do.
Cool.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.